told us that they will not count the square footage of that sign as sign. You can only do so many square feet of signs in any community based on the size of your parking lot and building, everything else. And they said they would not count that sign toward our square footage, which is giving us the capability of doing everything else we want on the building. But then they went on to say, but if you take it off the roof and put it here, we won't count it as an historic monument anymore, we'll count it toward your signage. We're working on that. So we're going to leave it on top of the building initially, which isn't so bad. It looks pretty darn good up there. But in the future, we may be able to bring it down here, which I think enhances the just the whole front aspect of the building. We've got this circular feature, and that makes that the focal point of it. This is yet to be designed in final architecture. It's going to be a brick feature. It's designed so that handicap access comes through here and then access into the main parking lot. We'll have some accents in our drive-through here. The sidewalk system in the front of the building is going to be accented and designed so that there's no trips coming up here. That was a Disney idea. We don't want to curve across here. It'll be a smooth transition. And then we're going to use this as a fundraiser. We'll sell the bricks. And we'll let people have their names and their family names or whatever else you want inscribed in it within reason. And I think that'll be a source of income to help us finish building the building. The landscaping around the building is pretty lush. If you look at it right now, it looks pretty barren. It doesn't look like a very nice building. All buildings look that way until you landscape them. And we've planned on putting in a pretty strong system all the way around the building. On this part of the building back here, where we've designed the access through here and the drives around this side, this is for musician access. So the musicians will be able to pull in here, unload the instruments into the back storage area, access to the dressing rooms, and then of course access either to the rehearsal hall or the main theater, and then come around and park the cars. This area was designed as parking, but it can also be where the traveling shows can put their trailers so that the performers have access in through the back of the building. And then this area was recessed, so we have truck unloading here, and we're studying alternative locations so we have more capacity for the truck unloading. I'm going to go back a couple slides. I want to talk about the main theater. Main theater. Do y'all like the seats? Seats are gone. We're going to buy two different styles of seats, and there's studies being done right now, so we make sure we maintain capacity. This theater is going to be able to use in a multitude of ways. One is, as you see it now, where we put in as many seats as possible for the Plaza Live type performance, and the seats are narrower, they don't have arms. Sharon's telling me we need to have drink holders on the back of them. We're getting all new seats. So that's one style. The second style, we're going to buy seats. I think these are 18-inch seats or 18. We're going to buy seats that are a few inches wider, and amazingly, just a couple, 3 inches makes a huge difference, and we'll have arms on them. And so we'll be able to set this up. We'll be able to set this up for the OPO performances where we have a crowd less than, I think the seat's 800 and something. We'll have a crowd maybe of 100 or 200 where we can use just that style seat and set it up in the center of the auditorium. We'll be able to do combinations of that, where we'll have premium seating with the arms, and we can charge more money for that, and then we'll have the standard style seating elsewhere. In addition to that, we'll be able to do it where it's standing room only, and this took about 6 months of negotiations with the fire department to get this worked out, and we did. And they should have negotiated with us because it's a fire safety issue. So what we've done is, that's one of the reasons we designed this hallway, because it gives us access on both sides of the theater for egress, for people to get out. So we've taken, if you forget the seating, we're going to be able to put portable railing across the front here so people can come in this way, and we'll have standing room in front of the auditorium, in front of the portable railing, and then their exit points are here and here. And we'll be able to charge more money for the standing room only closer to the stage. And then the back of the house will be standing room only, and of course their exit points are to the rear. In the rear of the auditorium, this was a Disney idea. Right now, where we have these posts, and it's open all the way to the back of the theater, where the posts are, we're going to put walls in. So we're not losing any seat capacity, but we're creating a corridor back here So what we're really creating is a sound barrier, so that when we have a loud performance here, we'll have a sound barrier, we'll have a double wall system, a double door system, so you won't hear it in the lobby, or if you hear it, it'll be very much dimmed down from what you see right now, what you hear right now. We're maintaining the control booth back here. The stage area will stay pretty much as it is, except we're designing portable partitions where we can have large performances and square the stage out and maybe do small orchestral performances here. We're not competing with the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center.
No.
There's no way we can put on our orchestral performances here like we do in the Bob Carr and like we will do in Dr. Phillips. The final theater going into the DPAC system is very important to us, and we're very much a part of wanting that to happen. The acoustics, as I said earlier, the acoustics in this room are phenomenal. They work very well for the Philharmonic. They're a little loud for other performances. Acoustic studies have been done on the theater, and there's going to be acoustic panels designed into the walls that can be modified so that it'll work for different kinds of events. So guys, that's it.